Hello everybody! Today we're going to unpack and take a close-up look at the OXO Good Grips Pop Small Cereal Dispenser. So let's go ahead and remove its clear plastic bag packaging. But of course, sliding it off, and of course recycle, reuse, or store the bag away thoughtfully and away from children, pets, or babies. And now taking a look at the OXO Good Grips Pop Small Cereal Dispenser. This one is the small size with a 2.3 litre capacity, and there is a medium size with a 3.2 litre capacity and a large size with a 4.2 litre capacity, and there are actually smaller sizes as well, smaller than this small size in a variety of other sizes. So giving you a look at the lid. So it does have a pop-up lid and easy pouring spout, and just giving you an all-round look. And just going to set the cereal dispenser down so you have a nice clear look at the cereal dispenser before I give you closer up looks at the various aspects of this cereal storage container and dispenser. So once again, it does have a 2.3 litre capacity, and this is the small size, even though there are even smaller sizes than this one. And of course, two other sizes up, medium and large. And now giving you a front-on view of the OXO Good Grips Pop Small Cereal Dispenser. So taking a look at the literature inside, there is an insert of paper with the details and specifications of this cereal dispenser. So the lid does have an airtight seal, and the cover as well. As you can see, it does have a grey silicone seal right around the cover of the lid, as well as the pop-up spout with that swing or swivel hinged lid. So giving you a look at that overall design of this cereal dispenser with a fully airtight seal with those silicone seals and gaskets on both the body side, inside the cover, as well as around this hinged pop-up lid. Just giving you a look right round, and of course the underside as well, so you have a nice clear view of this OXO Good Grips Pop Small Cereal Dispenser. So there are 4 round nubby feet on the underside to keep it elevated from your kitchen surface or your shelf. And it's nice to see that the container itself is recyclable, and it is also BPA-free or bisphenol-free. It's right there giving you some idea as to the thickness, as we've seen, from the underside, and of course the overall aspects of this cereal dispenser. So giving you a look right there, and of course giving you some sense of the size of this container. I'm just going to place my hand over the body of the container so you have a nice clear view. So this small size does have a 10 centimeter width, and it is approximately 26 centimeters across and 21 meters tall or high. So those are the dimensions of this cereal dispenser. And once again, just giving you a look at that function. Oops, almost got my finger stuck there. Obviously, try to operate it safely, and of course placing it on a flat surface. So right there with that pop-up lid, and of course taking a look inside to give you a look at that opening or aperture of that smooth pouring spout. So you can see it does have a nice contour to that spout or lip. And once again giving you a look at that silicone seal or gasket, which provides that nice airtight closure. around the top of the cover of this cereal dispenser. Now let's pop the actual cover itself off. As you can see, we can see there are several ridges to provide that airtight seal of this silicone seal or gasket right round that cover. So I'm just going to set the main body to the side so you have a nice clear look at the underside of this OXO Good Grips Pop Small Cereal Dispensers cover or lid. And once again, just being careful here so that it's nice and stable when I press it down instead of having my fingers slip through that opening at the rear. So right there, giving you once again a look at this overall design. And these parts are dismantleable, so you can dismantle the parts for more thorough cleaning. Okay, so just going to set that cover to the side, and of course taking a look straight into the body of the food or cereal container itself. So sliding that paper insert out and giving you a close-up look at the overall details and of course specifications. And you can see the usage instructions, of course, and the other specifications right there with that easy pour airtight lid, and of course just separating it to give you an inside look at the cleaning instructions. So there are instructions on how to take or dismantle the lid and the seals, and of course putting them back together as well. So right there, giving you a nice thorough look at the product or user guide for this OXO Good Grips Pop Small Cereal Dispenser with its 2.3 litre capacity. Now giving you a closer up look now into the body of the container. You can see that it does have a nice clear body, and it is once again BPA free and of course recyclable as well, right there with the details on the underside, and the 4 round nubby feet at the bottom to keep it raised from your kitchen or shelf surface. So giving you a nice thorough look right there, and of course giving you some idea as to the rigidity or robustness of this plastic body of this cereal dispenser. Now setting that down, well, of course replacing the lid to give you, and once again another view, but this time around with the paper insert out from the container, giving you a nice full look and view of this OXO Good Grips Pop Small Cereal Dispenser. So right there, all round look as to the various aspects and overall design. So you can see that contour and elevation or extension of that easy pour spout. Of course, pressing down once again, giving you a look on the inside and edges and rim of this cereal dispenser's pouring surface. So right there, nice clear view in plenty of detail. Now just going to set it down again and keep it up and down, so you can see nice seal right around the edges. So just going to very carefully open that lid and sealing it back down, giving it the airtight seal, and it does give you that nice click closure with those silicone seals. Okay, now let's pop the lid back out and let's try and dismantle the lid and cover and separate those silicone seals. So let's start off with the lid. So the lid, we should be able to slide the lid out or pop that lid out just like that, just following the instructions which I've shown earlier on the inner side of that paper insert literature. So we're just going to set it down upside down and taking a look at this lid that we've separated from the main cover itself. And of course we can now pull that silicone seal out, so giving you a look at that silicone seal should you need to give your container a deep and thorough clean. So right there, a look at that silicone seal or gasket. So it is, as you can see, translucent, allowing some light to pass through it. As you can see, my hands in the background, or fingers. Okay, so let's set that down, and now let's separate or disassemble and separate the silicone seal on the main cover itself. So we should be able to pop it out. There is a notch here to lock the silicone seal in place. As you can see, it does sit in that recess. So we simply lift it out and of course simply pull out that silicone seal to give it a nice thorough clean. So right there is the silicone seal separated from the main cover of the cereal dispenser. Okay, so setting that down and the cover down, so two gaskets, cover and the lid all separated for nice thorough cleaning. So I'm just going to make some minor arrangements here so you can see everything in good clear detail, all the parts of this cereal dispenser. So we're just going to shift that across as well. It's a nice clear view of all the elements. So let's put them back together again in reverse order. Of course, let's slide the seal back on. So giving you a look right there. So it's like a rubber band that simply slides in place, and of course making sure that locks in place that notch there. And of course we want to make sure that the seal is nicely lined up for proper airtight fitment. So right there and right there. So nice and evenly fitted. Let's set the main cover down and of course replace or put the gasket back on the hinged lid. So simply once again slotting the seal in place. So this one is a thinner gasket, as you can see, just goes around and simply slots in with those perfectly aligned and set notches. So they simply sit in those two notches just like that, so that it doesn't slip or slide. And of course just running our fingers around to make sure that everything is nicely set into the recess of this lid. So right there, nice and evenly fitted. We can now slide the lid onto the main cover of the dispenser. So once again, so two parts here, as you can see. Let's do that, but of course reversing the order in which we dismantled. So let's see if I can remember. So as you can see, there are two round stumps or stubs on the flip top right there, and we simply make sure and double check that everything is snapped back in place right there, giving you a look. So we simply pop it off and slide it back on should we need to, just like that. And there we have it. Once again, that nice silicone sealed easy pour lid, and replacing that cover back on to the body of the dispenser. It's right there, everything back in place and fitting very, very securely. As you can see, those multiple ridges of that main large silicone seal or gasket providing a very secure fitment, which is airtight. So right there, the OXO Good Grips small cereal dispenser from the Pop range of dispensers or food containers. So giving you another look right round. So that's the OXO Good Grips Pop Small Cereal Dispenser. Thanks for watching and happy storing!